Hello, I am going to do an Ask Smart Girl video. I did get a question in that I thought would be a good one for a video, so I'm going to read it to you and then I'm going to give you the answer. The question comes in from Freddie and it actually has to do with branding. And Freddie asks, why would I want to typecast or brand myself when I can play anything and it will limit how people see me? That's a very good question, and several people have asked me this recently because I have this branding course, and I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you would want to brand or typecast yourself, and I think it'll just really help make things clear. Okay, so number 1 is that in marketing there's a fundamental principle that's known as positioning. And what that means is it answers the question of where do you fit in the market. Okay, so for actors that would be, are you film, television, or theater? Which one is really your thing? Now, some actors look better on film, some actors look better on television, and so there's a certain look that can be suited to either one. Now, certainly actors can do all the different things, but typically they're really more positioned for one or the other, and sometimes theater actors do have trouble transitioning to film or television. Now, this is just a broad statement, and it's also true that typically in the beginning that it's more like that, but then you can change as you move along. So the positioning is not just film, television, or theater, but secondly, it's are you more suited to comedy or more suited to drama? If you become better at one of those or position yourself more as one or the other, that is much better, because then they're going to think of you for that kind of thing. So it's to brand yourself by having what area are you going to say that you are really most suited to begin with. And that leads to the second point, which is another reason that people brand themselves, and that is for specialization. Just like in the first part, I said that it's a question of what area you are really putting yourself in. There is this idea that when people specialize, then they will be better at it. If you think about doctors, if you need brain surgery, do you want someone who specializes in brain surgery, or do you want someone to operate on you who really is a general practitioner? Now, each of them have their advantages, but I'm pretty sure that you would say if you had brain surgery that needed to be done, that you would want a brain surgeon. And even though that's obviously much more serious than acting, there's this idea that if you specialize in something, that you are going to be better than someone who is a generalist. And that is especially true when it's in an area, a career, or something that's much more competitive or very specialized itself. So obviously in Hollywood, acting is very competitive. So if you specialize, then that's going to help you establish your brand and have people think of you more. And that then segues to the third reason that you want to brand and typecast yourself. And that is, let's see, what is it? I wrote this earlier. Oh yeah, so it's so that people have a clear image of you in their minds. Another kind of branding that we know of is that cows were branded, or I guess they still are branded, on ranches to say that's my cow, that it belongs to this ranch. What you want to do is have such a strong brand, such a strong image, that the image of what you do, the kinds of roles you play, is branded on the mind of the casting director and of the agents, so that they think of you when they have something for you to fit in. If you don't have something that you've already established as what you specialize in and the area you fill in, then what are you going to brand on their minds? You need to have a clear image that people are relating to, so that then they think of you for those roles. It's much better to be someone who is thought of for a shorter range of roles, for fewer roles, but they think of you more specifically. So it's like, yes, this person would be perfect for that, as opposed to trying to be someone who does all these things but not perfect for any of them. So those are your 3 reasons that it's important to be typecast and brand yourself. Again, let me just repeat those. Number 1 is for positioning yourself in the market. Number 2 is to show that you have a specialization. And again, as you become more famous and you work longer and have established yourself, you can start to go into other areas. But early on, you want them to think of you as having a specialty. And number 3, so that they will have a stronger image on their mind of who you are and what roles you think of, so that they really do say, she or he would be perfect for this role. And there you go. Those are just 3 of the reasons that branding and typecasting yourself are very important. Is very important. 3 of the reasons that branding is important. Yes, there we go. Okay, go out and have an awesome day, and I will be talking to you soon. If you'd like to receive more tips and articles like this from me, Melody Jackson, also known as the Smart Girl for my company Smart Girls Productions, please go to smartg.com/actors. Put your name in there for a free subscription to our Actors Marketing Caffeine. Go there now, smartg.com/actors. Put your name in and we'll send you those updates totally free on a weekly basis.